हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, इस लेक्चर में हम यूसीएम का फोर्थ एप्लीकेशन लर्न करेंगे, कोनिकल पेंडुलम. द मोशन ऑफ दैट कोनिकल पेंडुलम इज यूसीएम इन हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन. सी देयर, लेट वी सी little bit description of that conical pendulum, so we will get idea about the definition. Here one of the sphere is present there. That sphere is tied to the one end of a string, other end of string is tied to the rigid support. That string is a lightweight, slightly extensible from rigid support. इसका मतलब ये जो स्ट्रिंग है इसकी लेंथ स्लाइटली इंक्रीज हो सकती है. यहाँ पे जो स्पीयर प्रेजेंट है, दैट स्पीयर इज गोइंग टू वेल्ड अराउंड अ हॉरिजॉन्टल सर्कल विथ अ कांस्टेंट स्पीड. Okay, it is the similar to the simple pendulum, but simple pendulum and in that conical pendulum one big difference is that the string which is from a rigid support, it is a lightweight, slightly extensible. That string is making an angle with the axial height. So here we are getting the angle. That angle is theta. It is a semi-vertical angle of a cone made by the string with the vertical height. If we see the definition, very easy definition, a conical pendulum is a heavy metallic sphere suspended by a lightweight, slightly extensible string from a rigid support wheeled around a horizontal circle with a constant speed. This is the definition of that conical pendulum. Let we move ahead. See there, consider a bob. Bob is present at position A. It revolves along a horizontal circle. That bob having the mass m. R is the radius of a horizontal circle. Along that circle the bob is going to revolve. V is the velocity of that bob. Here some component which are present in the diagram, they are described here. Let we see. Yes is a rigid support. From that rigid support the string comes down at the other end of a string, the metallic sphere, we can call it a conical pendulum, is present there. T is the tension which is present on that bob due to the string. The direction of that tension is vertically upward. H is axial height of a cone. That cone is made by the string. R is the radius of a horizontal circle. Around that the conical pendulum is going to move. Theta is a semi-vertical angle of a cone made by a string with the axial height. Mg is a weight of a bob. See here, that bob is going to revolve in a horizontal circle. That means on that bob at position A, the forces are present there. Let me discuss first about the forces. See, first force is due to its own weight. That force is directed vertically downward. Second force is due to the tension on that bob along the string. The direction of tension is in upward direction along the string. That tension is resolved into two components. First is the T cos theta, vertical upward direction. Second is the T sin theta. It is directed toward the center of a circle. See here, just I said here UCM is present. That UCM is in horizontal plane. That means here for that circular motion, for that uniform circular motion, the velocity of bob is constant. Centripetal force is present there. That force is directed toward the center of a circle. R is, we can say R is the radius vector. Okay, so T sin theta balances to the centripetal force. T cos theta balances to weight mg. Again we will describe the diagram for understanding of you. S is a rigid support. Theta is a semi-vertical angle made by a string with the axial height. L is the length of a string. That string is lightweight, extensible string. It is from a rigid support. At the other end the sphere is attached. That sphere is going to wield around a horizontal circle. R is the radius of that horizontal circle. Mg is the weight of a bob. Now see there, let me see the forces. Just we discuss in diagram, we have to write now. See there, forces on a bob at position A, weight mg, vertically downward due to tension it is vertically upward direction. That tension is resolved into two component, T cos theta vertically upward, T sin theta horizontally toward the center. With this we have to write the equation T cos theta balances mg, T sin theta it balances centripetal force. Now see there, we have to write the equation T cos theta balances by mg. Therefore T cos theta is equal to mg. It is the first equation. Second one, centripetal force provided by T sin theta. That bob is whirled in that horizontal circle. It is UCM. So necessary centripetal should be there. It is toward the center of that circle and it is given by T sin theta. Therefore T sin theta is equal to mv square upon r. This is the second equation. Dividing second equation by first, here the direct value is written. Tan theta is equal to v square upon rg. V is the constant speed of that bob, r is the radius of a horizontal circle, g is acceleration due to gravity, theta is a semi-vertical angle of a cone. So this equation gives us the angle of a string from the vertical. You can simplify the equation. Theta is equal to tan inverse into v square upon rg. From that equation we will get the value of a linear velocity. V is equal to under root rg tan theta. This equation gives the linear velocity of a bob. Now first of all we have to find the period of that conical pendulum, and afterward we will find out the tension. We know the relation between linear velocity, angular velocity and radius vector. Putting this value, we have to take this equation v square is equal to rg into tan theta. Instead of v square we are writing here omega square into r square is equal to rg tan theta. Theta is a semi-vertical angle. From that diagram we are going to find the value of a tan theta. So that tan theta is equal to r divided by h. Putting this value here written diagram, we are taking the reference of a diagram. So omega square into r square is equal to rg into r upon h. These are square present on both sides, they are going to cancel. Therefore omega square is equal to g upon h. So we know omega is angular speed, therefore omega is equal to under root g upon h. This equation gives the angular speed of a bob of a conical pendulum. Okay, now we have to find out the period. We know t is equal to 2 pi upon omega. Instead of omega we are writing this equation, putting the value of omega. T is equal to 2 pi r upon v is equal to 2 pi r divided by under root rg tan theta. We are putting here the value of a linear velocity, so we have to simplify that equation. T is equal to 2 pi under root r divided by g tan theta. Here we are taking that r inside that under root. When it will come in that sign, it will become square. So this r and that r, they are going to cancel, and here single r will be left. So t is equal to 2 pi under root r g tan theta. Now from that diagram we are getting the value of a sin theta. See, the sin theta is equal to r upon l. Theta is present there, so sin theta is equal to r upon l. L is the length of a string, r is the radius. So from this equation sin theta is equal to r upon l, we are getting the value of r. Therefore r is equal to l sin theta. We know the equation. We are putting this value in that equation. T is equal to 2 pi under root r upon g tan theta. So here t is equal to 2 pi under root, instead of r, L sin theta divided by g tan theta. Here direct value is written. Tan theta is equal to sin theta divided by cos theta. So that sin theta, they are going to cancel. The cos theta which is present in the place of denominator, it will goes up in the place of numerator. Therefore t is equal to 2 pi under root L cos theta divided by g. Okay, this is equation for period of a conical pendulum. If theta is a small, cos theta is equal to 1. Therefore t is equal to 2 pi into under root L upon g. This is the equation for the period of a conical pendulum. If you remember, it is the same as that of the period of a simple pendulum of a height h. The period of conical, from this equation we will get idea. The period of a conical pendulum depends upon length of the pendulum, angle of a inclination, here acceleration due to gravity, and it is independent of theta if theta is a small. When theta is a small, that time we are going to ignore that. Okay, understand? This is a period of a conical pendulum. T is equal to 2 pi under root L divided by G. When theta is given, that time T is equal, theta is present there. When theta is not small, that time T is equal to 2 pi into under root L cos theta divided by G. Now see, we have to find out the value for the tension. So we know first and second equation. First equation is there, T cos theta is equal to mg. Second equation is there, T sin theta is equal to mv square upon r. Now from that two equation we are squaring and adding both, squaring and adding both sides. So T square cos square theta plus T square sin square theta is equal to mg square plus in bracket m v square, already square is there, centripetal force is there, mv square upon r bracket raised to square. Here we know that value will come 1, mathematical equation is there. Therefore T square is equal to mg square plus in bracket mv square upon r bracket complete bracket raised to square. In that equation we are getting the two values. This value is from the linear speed. We are getting that ये दो वैल्यूज हमने अभी देखी है. दिस tan theta is equal to r upon h. It is from that diagram. If you remember tan theta, this is tan theta is equal to v square upon rg. This is the value of angle of inclination. So that tan theta having this value, another tan theta having this value. This is from the diagram. This is by formula. So by equating that to r upon h is equal to v square upon rg. So we have to put this value. From this we are getting the value of v square. V square, here some part is there congested. See there, v square is equal to r square into g divided by h. ये वैल्यू हमें थर्ड इक्वेशन में v की जगह पे पुटअप कर दी है. यहाँ पे पहले v का स्क्वायर है, आफ्टरवर्ड ब्रैकेट का स्क्वायर है. वेरी सिंपल बट इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सी देयर, देन t स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू mg स्क्वायर प्लस m अपॉन r. यहाँ से हमने m अपॉन r सेपरेटली लिया है क्योंकि हमें v स्क्वायर की एक बड़ी कीमत है, यहाँ पे पुटअप कर ले. v स्क्वायर इज देयर r स्क्वायर, v स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू r स्क्वायर इंटू g डिवाइडेड बाई h. ये वैल्यू हमने यहाँ पे किया है. यहाँ पे पहला हमारा ब्रैकेट है, आफ्टरवर्ड द स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट इज देयर, उसका स्क्वायर है. अगर ये सिंप्लीफाई करने तो देखिए यहाँ पे mg ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर, अगर हम इससे सिंप्लीफाई करें तो ऑलरेडी ब्रैकेट का स्क्वायर है, m का भी स्क्वायर होगा, g का भी स्क्वायर होगा. इसका मतलब यहाँ पे mg ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर है, हियर ऑल्सो mg ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर. सो mg स्क्वायर इट विल कम्स आउट कॉमन फ्रॉम दैट टू टर्म्स. इन दोनों से भी कॉमन निकलेगा. यहाँ पे क्या है, आर स्क्वायर, यहाँ पे r है. अगर है हम सिंप्लीफाई करें, इट इज इन द प्लेस ऑफ न्यूमरेटर, इट इज इन द प्लेस ऑफ डिनोमिनेटर. यहाँ का r इस r को कैंसिल होगा, फिर भी यहाँ पे एक r रह जाएगा, उस r का स्क्वायर एंड डिवाइडेड बाय h उसका स्क्वायर. सी देयर, इन दोनों टर्म से mg वी कैन राइट हियर mg ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर इट कम्स आउट. सो यहाँ पे क्या रह जाता है, 1 प्लस यहाँ पे सिंगल r डिवाइडेड बाय h उसका ब्रैकेट. सो t square is equal to mg bracket square into in square bracket 1 plus in bracket r upon h bracket complete square उसका square and then square bracket complete. Okay, ये वैल्यू हो गई t square की. We want the value of a t. t is equal to mg, यहाँ पे अंडर रूट 1 प्लस r upon h bracket square. इसका स्क्वायर है तो इसका स्क्वायर रूट हमें मिलता है, इसका स्क्वायर नहीं है, सो वी हैव टू पुट इन अंडर रूट. सो t इज इक्वल टू mg इंटू अंडर रूट 1 प्लस r अपॉन h ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर. दिस इज अ इक्वेशन फॉर अ टेंशन along a string. Okay, this way we are completed the conical pendulum. In that we saw the angle of a string, the angle of a string from the vertical, linear velocity of a bob. Next one was our angular speed of a bob, then period of that conical pendulum, and last one is the tension along the string. If you like my video, then like, share, subscribe the channel. If any doubt, if any comment, if any suggestion, please give in comment box. Thank you.